Hi everybody. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to be doing a audiobook review or a book on CD. I have a kind of an hour commute to and from work and that's on a good day. So I've taken to listening to books on CD. And I don't really have time because I'm commuting to actually read books. So I've kind of been going on a binge listen, and my commute is such that I can probably listen to one CD one way, or and then listen to another CD on the way back. So the one that I just finished it yesterday. I've listened to Stephen King's Mr. Mercedes. This one is read by Will Patton, and I'm not sure who Will Patton is, but we'll see on the back. Well, they covered it up. But there's I got this from the Contra Costa County Library out here in beautiful California. This one has 12 CDs, so this took me about a week or so to listen to completely. And the story, just briefly, the story is there's a character who stole a Mercedes-Benz and ran over a bunch of people, and the policeman or the detective that was investigating that crime, he got away. He was getting away with it, but he decides to torment the detective that was investigating it. A semi-suicidal retired detective named Bill Hodges. And I didn't like it at first. I kind of didn't like Will Patton's voice, and it just kind of, I don't know. I just kind of didn't get into it when I listened to the part of the first one, and then decided to listen to the Armstrong and Getty radio show in the morning. But then, coming home, I just kind of said, well, I'll just kind of push my way through it. And I'm glad I did. This was one of the best stories, on a book on CD that I've listened to. And it's like totally different from Stephen King's normal fare. It's almost like a film noir story. There's no supernatural elements to it. Characters were really interesting. I don't want to get into it too much, and I'll tell you why when I wrap it up. My favorite character came in at near the end of the book, near maybe the last third of the book or so. Holly Gibney, and she's a troubled girl that really came through for Bill Hodges, the detective. Really came through for him in the clutch. And all the supporting characters were really interesting. And for me anyway, the mark of a good book is when I wonder what I'd like to hear more about the characters and see what happened to them beyond the book. And there was his next door neighbor, Jerome Robinson. I kind of would like to see what he does next, as well as Holly Gibney. And the reason I don't want to give too much away is that next week, August 9th, the AT&T Audience network is going to be there. They made a mini series of Mr. Mercedes, and it's got a bunch of people in it. The criminal was originally going to be played by Anton Yeltsin, or I'm not sure of his last name, but he was the little kid in Hearts in Atlantis. And he was also Chekhov in the recent Star Trek reboot movies. Unfortunately, he died in a kind of a freak accident with his car. His his Jeep Cherokee pinned him to a wall and crushed him, which is really a shame because I enjoyed him in Hearts in Atlantis and also in Star Trek as well. But I'm gonna be giving the Mr. Mercedes TV series a watch starting next week. I'm glad I read this book. I recommend it. I'll give it a hearty thumbs up, and I'll when I finish up the next book on CD, maybe I'll do a mini review of it. And let's look. We didn't look on the inside, but these are the 12 CDs, and don't worry, I'm gonna return it tomorrow. Okay, thanks for watching, and give me a hearty thumbs up if you like the video. Thanks for watching again. Bye now.